Hey fans, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm back on Trainz Driver 2. So, I'm going to show you how to make, like, a perfect route. So, you want to make sure, like, now, before anything, you want to make sure your route is set in the right region. This is for Trainz Driver 2. It will work differently on other game versions. There's a very small possibility I might do this for Trainz 2019. It works differently. So you want to set your world region. For those of you who have the Paris-Gare du Nord route, you'll want to set your region to France. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you're gonna see why I'm showing you this. So I'll just put it down here. This is not going to be one of the official roads. I'm gonna see you have moving cars. So what you first want to do is before anything, you want to make sure you find the right track. And, you wanna, if you wanna put, roads going under, I will show you how to do that in a couple minutes. But first things first, you wanna find what track I'm gonna use. When you come default, you won't have all the tracks. These are all the tracks that are in my version. These are probably my two favorite tracks, these ones are the ones that I would most use. I would recommend using one of the two tracks to kind of, if you don't want to... if you want to use, they have, one that's dusty. You have the AS49 model, as you see right here. I'll show you, you want to... And while you're making cars, you want to make sure, it's not, too tight. You want to make sure, they're on... you'll see, this is how I do it, and try to see, if... I am going to show you how to do this. So these are narrow gauge tracks. If you're building, a regular route, you won't need these. So, I'll show you more models. These are another one. These I would recommend if you're using, a route from, a different... Well, what we're really set, the route... I know it says France, but really it's in, it's in, the USA. I just set it to France, so don't think that the route is, actually located in France. But anyways, so I'll show you the grade crossings. So it depends on, firstly, what road you want to use. I would recommend these crossings a lot more, and in, I might do a future video of this route, and I'll explain why. But for now, I'm going to go to the road section. If you look at it right here... hold on, I'm trying to find it. If you look right here, you'll see that, oh yeah, that's for, 4-lane. I'll show you the types of roads. They're kind of more, realistic roads, so I'd recommend these more, but it depends on, again, it depends on what, route you want to make, what road would be ideal to you. So I'm gonna curve the... So, I'm gonna show you, right here. I'm gonna make, a loop. And then you'll see some roads, for those of you who actually have the Paris-Gare du Nord route, there are some roads that aren't actually compatible with the cars, so... But if you're using, a crossing... Okay. I apologize if this is, slow. Like, if this is being slow. This is, like, the generic crossing and the one I would recommend the most. Like, if you're just on straight. So, anyways, cross. So, you'll see right here. These crossings go down a lot quicker, so if you're building a high-speed line, you'll want to pick these routes. But there are things you can toggle in the other crossing that I showed you. You can get those come from another route too. These ones are default. These ones are... I'll show you, like, a lot of the roads I have here, like, this one is from Holly Sub. Oh, and if you want to get Trainz Driver 2, it is on the App Store, So, this road is compatible with moving cars. I don't know what I'm going to use this route for, like, I don't know at the moment, but I do have kind of, like, a plan in mind, and I think, yeah, as you can see, this route, like, the road that matches, like, ideally, like, this is, they have more variations of the crossings, like, these, hold on, I'll show you. This one would be better if you're, like, in the UK. You could use this one if you're even in the US, like in some region of the US, I would recommend this. But really, you do what you want. You don't have to listen to me at all. You can do what you want. Again, a lot of these, like, you'll get the routes that I'm talking about. I don't have all the routes, so not all of the equipment I have is... But I'll show you, this is like a part where you cross the street and everything. If you want to build like sidewalks, there are roads with intersections, so be sure to kind of like search for those as well. Anyways, so now I'm going to get on to the part about like adding, like how you add like water and stuff. So what you'll want to do is, I would recommend doing this, like if you want to just have like a straight like body of water down at the bottom, you'll want to adjust like the height you want of the splines. So hold on, I'm gonna try to give a good example of this. So this, I'll show you. So you'll want to press that button, and then what you'll want to do, of course, is you'll want to press this again. I would recommend doing this a couple times, because it's not gonna, like, depending on what you want, it's not gonna come out as like how you want it originally. And then you'll want to adjust the height of your water so that it kind of fits more at like to level. Hold on. Anyways, I'm gonna end it there. Like, I am going to put, like, I might put another spline right here, but anyways, you can get that road that I just showed, you can get that in the Black Forest route. So, again, I have that route as well, so it's not... I am going to show you, there you go. I'll show you, it's kind of like a straight, I've never actually used this trick, but it is something I found out to do, like, on another Trainz website. I've got to give a shout out to the person who did this, because it's very useful. Someone called Jack Phillips. Shout out to you for helping, because that was very useful. And anyways, so now let's go back to the tracks for a moment. So you'll want to find, like, again, you'll want to find the bridge part, and it's very similar. So some of the bridges are for, like, tracks, and some of them, in this example, I'm going to have a road bridge, right, be, like, parallel to it. So these, like, and they have different, like, track numbers as well. So, anyways, so you'll see this. So this is like a girder, like, over. This is, 4 tracks. Like, these, like, splines, they're not, like, directly attachable, so, like, in this example, you're gonna have to, like, if you want another bridge directly, like, you're gonna have to find, like, a connecting track or something. Take off bridge. But that's not the only, there are a ton of other bridge options. Don't think that that's the only one. I'll show you, they have ones for, like, 1, 2, 3, and there's a lot more. There are many more options. I believe I got this in the Black Forest because of the wood dam track. Like, I'm not saying you have to use, like, these tracks depending on, like, I'm not saying it's required. You do what you want, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving recommendations. Like I've said before, like, maybe 2 or 3 times, you don't have to listen to me at all. And here's it. I'm just gonna try out some bridge examples. Again, this is a walkthrough of, like, how to make your perfect Trainz Driver 2 route. There's a possibility, like I said before, there's a possibility I could do this with Trainz 2019. So, like I said, I don't know if, it's not guaranteed. I can't make any promises, because the computer I use it on, like, I'm not using it anymore. So to replace Trainz 2019, I'm probably gonna be using more of these videos. You'll probably see these, come. Anyways, I'm gonna, like, if you wanna have, like, a grade crossing directly over here, I'm gonna use the concrete track for this, the 1-track concrete. This comes default with the game, so you're not gonna need, like, you're not gonna need to download any additional routes to, you're not gonna need, like, any additional, like, downloads in the game. That's not gonna be necessary. Anyways, like, if you're gonna have something directly over this, like, this is a little complicated. I would say it's better if you have it as, like, an angle so that it doesn't make as sharp of a curve. No. Oh, and if you want to delete a junction, just go to the track part. You can have, it'll be divided into 3 parts. Like, tracks, trackside objects, and then, oops, my apologies, the mic thing. I'm gonna give some examples of, like, the trains and whatnot. So this is one of the trains. This is actually a pretty cool looking engine. I like this one. You can find this in the Winter of the Alps route. I might make videos on some more of the routes. I did, like, a ride tour video, I did a ride tour video, like, 7 months ago, so I haven't done one since, and I kind of, like, I've definitely stopped doing them. I might continue them in the future. Who knows what'll happen. I will put this, like, trackside, like a trackside, like, as, like, a trackside object. I'm gonna put a platform here. I will do, like, a station, like, how to make the perfect station and whatnot. Okay. I like how that river is as well, like, anyways. So I'm gonna add, like, a road. I'm gonna add the concrete with center line, so, because I think this road will work. again, like I said, it depends on what... This one is like an okay route for... Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I am going to change this crossing. I'll change it to like one of the UK crossings, because we're going to be using... I'm going to be using concrete for this, so... I'm going to delete these two. Let's see. I'm going to put crow... Okay, here we go. Actually, I want to see... You know, that doesn't look very bad, as a matter of fact. I kind of like how that looks. I thought it would be worse, but it's actually a lot better than I expected. And then it kind of curves for a bit. Then you'll see, going across this river, I'll have the... You'll see why I'm using this crossing. I might have already said it, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to have this be one of the roads. I'm going to put this in sort of like a rural setting. I'll do like I'm planning on having like a city be in this route, so just, I'll build that when it comes, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, I'm gonna do the last and final part of this, and, well, actually, well, there's gonna be 2 more parts. I'm gonna put, like, show you, you want to put, like, depending on how big you want your paint to be, like, on the radius, like how big you want it to be, like, if you want there to be, like, a park, I would recommend, like, putting in, like, one of the grass. Now, this is, like, how you want it to be, so this, like, you don't have to listen to me, like, you don't have to listen to me at all. This is, like I said, this is just me offering, like, personal suggestions and whatnot, so... If you want to add, like, a park on both sides, I would recommend... Hold on, let me try to undo it and do it again. I didn't mean to do the plateau or anything. Anyways, so you'll want to put it on both ends. And depending on your radius size, it does matter where you put it. Like this is what you want. And there are many types of grass, so you don't have to... You don't have to do this, so... Yeah. Actually, I'm going to put that road there Actually, you know what? I will put... So, for this next part, I'm going to do stations. This next and last part. So, there's ones where they give you the track, and there's ones that they don't, and you have to, like, see, these are the 2 examples. Like, this is what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to start out with, doing the one that doesn't have a track. This one is a lot more complicated, because you have to make sure that, like, it's at, like, the right, like, sort of, I don't really know how to explain it, like, sort of angle, like, the right amount, like, to the track. So, I will show you... So, as you can see, like, right here, I am going to move this. You'll want to make sure, like, I insert a lot of spline points right here to make sure that it doesn't curve and the train will actually doesn't hit the station. I do this, like, you'll see what I'm about to do. It looks good, so I am going to insert, like, I insert them very close, too, so that the rest of the track isn't affected. I do it close, too. So, I'll do it for another track as well. I'll do it, like, for this. As you can see right here, it curves. Actually, ooh, that's a pretty... Trying to make sure it goes at the right angle. Actually, I'm going to put that back. I'll just use the concrete track. I will make changes. This is not going to be the final version. So, anyways, I'm going to show you how to do it with the one that they give you. Like the one that they give you, the track. And that one, it'll conclude the video. And it's going to be, it's like a lot, it takes like a lot less. So, now, I'm not going to use the same model. I mean, there are some models where they give you the track, where in one model they give you the track, and then another they don't. Like this one, the highly model, you'll get this default as well. You don't need to download any routes to. This is a one-track station, so you don't need to download any additional no additional routes. You'll get this right away. I will, and for the trains too, I will make a video on where you're going to get, where you can get the kind of content that I have. I haven't downloaded all of the routes. I've downloaded all except, I think, 3 maybe. So as you can see, a connecting track, and you'll want to make, here I'm going to make a junction next to the station, so that it diverges. So as you can see right here, that's pretty much going to be all the parts. And another thing you can also do is, to test it, to see if it's, the gap's not too far. You can also test it like this. By kind of putting, a train, right near the edge and whatnot. I'd recommend putting, the passenger cars, although I probably won't use these on this route. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. I will do more videos like this in the future. This is definitely not the last time. Anyways, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.